4 things to watch out for when buying a property with super. And make sure you stay for the last point, because that's critical. First thing to watch out for is the property itself. Remember, under the 6th Act, you can only buy a single acquirable asset, which means no house and land construction, buying land, buying for renovation purposes, or off the plans. Basically, you cannot buy an asset under super, where the asset can be modified or changed after purchase. So that leaves you with established houses and units only, and it's only for investment purposes and you cannot live in it. Fines apply. For a house, you can borrow up to 80%, unit 75%. Stick to 70% to be safe. The second thing to look out for is your super balance. Ideally, the minimum is $200,000, but some funders will let you get away with $150,000 less. Remember, you need to have a financial planner, and they need to issue you with a statement of advice, or the lenders will not proceed with your loan. And lastly, not all lenders do this, but it's safe to say have 10 to 20% liquidity in your super. What does that mean? The property value minus the loan you're borrowing, what is the cash that's remaining? The amount needs to be minimum 10% of your overall super balance. That moves us to the third thing, structure. You must have a new or existing SMS fund. It must be owned by a corporate trustee, not an individual trustee. Why, you ask? Banks like it when the owner is a company, because it's easier to transfer the property when you die. To set this all up, it costs $3 to $4 grand and minimum $500 yearly audit fees, plus costs or tax returns. You also need to consolidate your retail super, roll them over to your self-managed super fund. And be careful you don't mistakenly cancel any insurances you have. And lastly, the most important point, your borrowing capacity. To be clear here, the bank is assessing your super fund's ability to make the repayments, not you. Which means they look at the super guarantees going in and any concessional contributions you're putting in. And if you're relying on salary sacrifice to service the loan, take note your personal liabilities will be counted in as well. If you're self-employed, they need 2 years proof super contributions, and take note you can't bullshit them. And lastly, they take rental income at 80%. If all that adds up 1.25% more than the loan repayments, then you pass. What is the